while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Don't stop that thread. My bones crave your skin. Temptation within. Mistakes ignite the silence. Loneliness creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating.